sing a few songs I hope you enjoy. The first one is Gold and Silver Days, reminiscent about the old days years ago when things were different. We had everything, we had nothing, I should say, and shared it. So here we go, Gold and Silver Days. I think it was written by, I can't think of his name now. Plays the accordion. Dermot O'Brien. As I'm sitting in the firelight, rolling back the years, I can hear my mother singing in the morning as she scrubbed our tiny faces and packed us off to school. All too soon those days were over without warning. Sing me the songs of our gold and silver days, days filled with innocence and light, with not a penny to our name. We were happy just the same in our gold and silver days. In the parlor on a Friday night, my father took the floor. I can hear us join together in the chorus of just our song at twilight, or the moon behind the hill. But now those voices are all silent, gone before us. Sing me the songs of our gold and silver days, days filled with innocence and light, with not a penny to our name. We were happy just the same in our gold and silver days. I remember every weekend down in Darky Kelly's bar, Georgie Mullins, all his poems, crack and laughter. And though we are all scattered now and Georgie's passed away, he's the friend we shall remember ever after. Sing me the songs of our gold and silver days, days filled with innocence and light, with not a penny to our name. We were happy just the same in our gold and silver days. So as I'm sitting in the firelight, rolling back all the years, I can hear my mother singing in the morning as she scrubbed our tiny faces and packed us off to school. All too soon those days were over without warning. Sing me the songs of our gold and silver days, days filled with innocence and light, with not a penny to our name. We were happy just the same in our gold and silver days, in our gold and silver days. Thank you. The next song, thank you very much. The next song is about people who have less than that, people who have nothing at all, the homeless people, and especially those in London. It's about the ones in London, streets of London, but it's everywhere. It's in Dublin, Frankfurt, everywhere. Have you seen the old man outside a closed down market, kicking up the papers in his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hands loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. How can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that will make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes all right. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carry bags. How can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I lead you to the streets of London. I'll show you something that will make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at his world over the rim of a teacup. And his tea lasts an hour or two, and he wanders off all alone. So how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that will make you change your mind. Have you seen the old boy outside a seaman's mission? His memories faded like the ribbon and medals that he wears. In the winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. How can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, I lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that will make you change your mind. I'll show you something that will make you change your mind. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Well, sometimes higher, but it's too high. Used for him. This just written by Eric, what do you call the Australian, Eric Bogle. He's an Australian man who wrote this for his father. It's called No Use for Him. It's his father worked as a railway worker, changing signals in the signal box, and then they brought in automation, electricity, and everything else, and he was just let go. My father was a big, strong man, worked hard all his life. He was always in a whiskey glass and never out of strife. He called no man his master and very few his friend. A proud and thick-necked man he was, who would never bow nor bend. But they broke him in the end, and they had no use for him. For they took away his job, and they'd no use for him anymore. After 30 years of his loyalty, they just kicked him out the door. They let him keep his railway jacket, overcoat and cap, and the pension of 9 bob a week he was lucky to get that. And I know it broke his heart when they had no use for him. Spent most of my childhood days up in the signal box, up in my father's castle, 20 feet above the track. And crash would go the signals when he flipped them with his hand. And the mighty cars of steam and steel would stop at his command. Yes, all of life was grand, and they had a use for him. But they took away his job when they'd no use for him anymore. After 30 years of his loyalty, they just kicked him out the door. They let him keep his railway jacket, overcoat and cap, and the pension of 9 bob a week. He was lucky to get that. And I know it broke his heart when they had no use for him. When you're 55 years old and you're out looking for some work, nobody wants to know your face. They won't give you the start. So I watched him growing older and more bitter every day, till his self-respect and dignity slowly drained away. There was nothing I could say, they had no use for him. And they took away his job when they'd no use for him anymore. After 30 years of his loyalty, they just kicked him out the door. But they let him keep his railway jacket, overcoat and cap, and the pension of 9 bob a week. He was lucky to get that. And I know it broke his heart. His whole world, it fell apart, and they had no use for him. Lovely song, I think. Beautiful. Okay, this time I'll do a song by a man called Johnny McAvoy from Offaly, and it's about a lady who's married to a soldier, but he doesn't give her much of his time, so she decides to get her own time. Rightly so. No, I didn't say. He was never there when needed, and know how much he pleaded, saying, darling, won't you stay home just one time? He just say, I'm sorry, but there's no need to worry. Just gonna meet some army buddies, drink some beers and fight the war. In the kitchen making wishes, as she tidied up the dishes from another lonely weekend, and the wine she drank alone. And the streets, they have no pity in the midst of New York City, as she lay there in the darkness to hear his key turn in the door. Then one night he came home sober, with a longing just to hold her, and he found a note she'd written lying by the telephone. It said, I'll always love you, and I'm really gonna miss you, but I can't stand this lonely feeling anymore. She said, I'm going to California to taste the sunshine and the wine, sit by the rolling ocean and bide away my time, reading books and old love stories. I'll forget about my worries, and maybe, who knows, maybe might meet again sometime. Now his nights are long and lonely as he sits there watching TV, drinking beer and chasing whiskey, wondering when it all went wrong. And his eyes are tired and burning from the dreams that keep returning, and all of his wasted yesterdays, they won't leave him alone. She said, I'm going to California to taste the sunshine and the wine. I'm gonna sit by the rolling ocean, gently pass away my time, reading books of old love stories and forget about my worries. And maybe, who knows, maybe we might meet again sometime. Maybe, who knows, maybe we might meet again sometime. Serves him right. Thank you very much. Nice song. A song written by a man called Dale Reid. He's from Canada. He wrote this song years and years ago. Never made anything out of it. Everyone else records it. It's called My Green Valley. It's about a lady going to on the coffin ships away to America. But she doesn't make it. She gets the fever and dies away. It's called Farewell, My Green Valleys. Oh, the seagulls are calling and the wind is in the sails, and we're fast moving out to the sea on a ship bound for St. John's, 3,000 miles away. A human cargo, my comrades and me. Fare thee well, my green valleys, God keep you the same. If in only my mind you will be, I am sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys to see. There's a fever raging and the winds have died away, and my journey will no longer be, 'cause the plague is a shadow that lingers night and day. No more thoughts of green valleys I'd see. Fare thee well, my green valleys, God keep you the same. If in only my mind you will be, I am sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys do you see. There's a fever raging and the winds have died away, so my journey will no longer be, and the plague is a shadow that lingers night and day. Nevermore my green valleys I'd see. Fare thee well, my green valleys, God keep you the same. If in only my mind you will be, I am sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys to see. I'm sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys to see. Thank you very much. Not many of us here. Right. This is a song written by a friend of mine from Crumlin in Dublin, Ireland. His name is Brendan Phelan, great songwriter. I've travelled many lands, I still don't understand how sad you have become on my return. Your old heart is filled with care, sad and old they left you there. Your once bright eyes with sorrow softly burn. I can even sense the change in the sound of children's games. Childhood dreams and youth's ambitions have all turned to doubt and fears. It's an age of youth, I'm told, but I never felt so old as I recall old Dublin in my tears. All the faces that I meet as I roam each one-way street reflect the passing statement of the times. And the old cathedral bell can be heard above the swell, but the years have erased the message in her chimes. All my childhood friends are gone, like the streets where we were born, and the time that it has taken doesn't seem so many years. They have faded into gloom, like Sab Kelly from the Coombe, just the ghost of dear old Dublin in my tears. There were times when jobs were few, there were hungry days we knew. There were days so bad their memory I curse. And the prayer I said to God there on board the Princess Maud, that our children would restore the pride we've lost. But the past they all forsake while they're dancing at your wake. And the heart of Dublin is dying, and nobody really cares. And the fools as they pass by, they love to see an old man cry. But I can't forget old Dublin in my tears. Gather round, brave men and true, though your numbers they be few. We drink one toast before I cross the foam, back to London's dark domain, where I recall I became no more a stranger there than here at home. Now the Liffey flows along, and I listen for her song, while the voice of young James Larkin seems to echo in my ears. But it's just the rafters ring, to her requiem I sing. Farewell to dear old Dublin in my tears. I can't forget old Dublin in my tears. And old Dublin is not the same anymore. Yeah, this is a lovely song. It's about Anna Frank, as I say. It's called Anna Frank's Dream. What did you dream, my love, that woke you from your sleep? I dreamt I saw the soldiers once more march up our street, and I saw them in their uniforms, boots of shining leather, and when they came to my front door, I knew that they'd go no further. What did you dream, my love, that woke you from your sleeping? I heard the soldiers on the stairs, in foreign tongue they were speaking, and they took us all the way to the railway yard. But the carriages awaited, and on their arm was Hitler's cross, on my heart the yellow star of David. And the wind blows sad from the Zuider Zee. Amsterdam is weeping, Anna Frank's tears could never wash away all the sorrow that we are feeling. What did you dream, my love, There's tears upon your pillow. I saw the chimneys out in the east, and the black smoke from them below, and it slowly spread across the land till it covered every nation. But no one heard our mournful cries, or came to our salvation. The wind blows sad from the Zuider Zee. Amsterdam is weeping. 6 million tears can't wash away all the shame that the world is feeling. Wake up, my love, it's all over now. There's no more time for dreaming. The morning stars will fade away, and it's time that we were leaving. The morning sun, it shall warm the earth, dry up all our sorrow, and the little flowers that died yesterday, they shall all bloom again come tomorrow. But the wind blows sad from the Zuider Zee. Amsterdam is weeping. Anna Frank's tears will never wash away all the sorrow that we are feeling. Thank you. Oh, nearly slipped off there. Right. That was sad. That was sad. This one written by Johnny Cash. About a woman he lost, I presume, or he couldn't get. At my door the leaves are falling, and the cold night wind still comes. Lovers walk by together, and I still miss someone. Oh, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all of the love it was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving while we had just begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. Now I go out to a party looking for a little fun. I find the dark room corner where I sit alone and miss someone. I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere, and I miss those arms that held me when all of the love it was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving while we had just begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. No, I never got over her blue eyes. I see them everywhere, and I miss those arms that held me when all of the love was there. And I wonder if she's sorry for leaving while we had just begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. And I still miss someone. The sun goes down, the world grows dark, sky turns scarlet red. The moon rises above the clouds, everything looks dead. I sit and stare, tears flood my eyes, the rain looks color blue. They told me time would change my mind, girl, I still love you. I take my coat and leave my room, I walk out in the rain. I stroll down to our favorite beach and think of you again. I picture your long silken hair, your eyes so soft and true. I've forgotten many girls before, girl, I still love you. The sun comes up through darkened waves and casts a bright red sheen. I rise up from my sitting place, my mind still in a dream. I slowly wander home again, not knowing what to do. For although you're gone and it's been so long, girl, I still love you. Although you're gone and it's been so long, girl, I still love only you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Written by Eric Bogle. He was going through a graveyard of all these soldiers' graveyard, and he saw a headstone that said Willie McBride, age 19. That's all it said. So he thought the man died and it says no more about him, just his age. So he wrote the song about him. How do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while 'neath the warm summer sun. I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you're only 19 when you joined the great falling in 1915. Well, I hope you died well, and I hope you died clean. A young Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave here a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some fateful heart is your memory enshrined. For although you died back in 1915, in that fateful heart are you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed in forever behind the glass frame? In an old photograph, torn and battered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? The sun, now it shines o'er the green fields of France. There's a warm summer breeze makes the red poppies dance. But look how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, no barbed wire, there's no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard, it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses in mute witness stand to man's blind indifference to his fellow man, to a whole generation who were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Young Willie McBride, I can't help wonder why, if those that lie here know why they did die. Did they believe when they answered the call? Did he really believe that their war would end war? For the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, the killing and the dying was all done in vain. For young Willie McBride, it all happens again, again and again and again and again. They still beat the drum slowly and they play the fife lowly. They still sound the death march while they lower them down. The band plays the last post and chorus, and the pipes still play the flowers of the forest. All the soldiers ever died in any war from every country. Thank you very much.